to ask if we were Facebook Live. I forgot to ask that. Okay, let me tell you something. Me and you, we're besties. Skip and Amanda, they're family. So here's what we're gonna do. Because you asked for it, because we are now down to our final quantity and something that will never be repeated, we are bringing back, oh yeah, final quantity, 1,192. We've sold thousands in one single show yesterday. We already sold thousands today in one single presentation, so I'm gonna bring it back because I love you guys and I think that everybody should get a chance to improve the appearance of their skin with the very best of the best, and it's the Royal Elixir. This is the Youth Creator. We've doubled up the size. It's normally a 1 ounce size. Today we're doing the 2 ounce size, and that's valued at about $166. But in combination of Skip and Amanda being in Italy, being with us and our families for so many decades, we're going to double it up for the very first time ever. You're getting 2 individually doubled up size bottles of the Royal Elixir, and instead of it being $333, because remember I told you this was about $166 and change, this one's $166 and change, you're getting them for $57.95. Both of them. Break up your payments, it's under $20 to try, so it's a double size. We're saving you $275. Why do you want this? Because you don't have to change anything else in your skincare routine. You could be just starting to see the signs of aging. You could say, I am long gone, Valerie. There's nothing that's gonna work. I want you to use the power of Royal Jelly. So I wanna introduce Princess Amanda Borghese and her son, Prince Scipione Borghese. We're gonna dive into the power of why this has been so incredibly popular. They are live from Italy at truly the Perlier headquarters.
Well, yes. We want to thank Valerie, all of you at home, and HSN as a company for allowing this to happen, for inviting us into your home from Italy, from our home in Italy to your home at wherever you are. Thank you, really, honestly, thank you. 27 years, and we have not been able to do a show like this. So to us, it's a really special moment that you're joining Mom and I. And for that occasion, we wanted to give you the best of the best. Everything that we've done in the last 2 hours, we hope we feel that they're the best we can offer. We hope that you guys feel the same way, at least a slice of what we can offer. We have over 300 products, so here's a representation. This, by far, I think, defines us. It's taken honey to another level, right? Mm-hmm. We're known as a company that has put more
honey out there than any other company.
And more research in what honey can do and how all the different minerals and vitamins that are in honey. Royal Jelly is a much more powerful version of honey, but not everybody uses Royal Jelly
with a magical ingredient, I would say, right?
Yeah. But everybody uses Royal Jelly at a powdered form or a freeze-dried form. Both of those forms changes the chemical composition of Royal Jelly. We don't. We're the only cosmetic company that bring you Royal Jelly in its miracle form, which is its natural form from the hive. We're refrigerated, vacuum sealed, and we take it to our facility.
Even light sealed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what a vacuum is.
Well, vacuum is no air.
There's no light in a vacuum.
There's no air.
Well, think about it. Have you ever put your head inside of a vacuum cleaner? There's very little light
Often,
there.
Skip. Many times.
I have.
Of course. I usually do and say, hi, how are you?
And do you hear a voice come back to you?
A little pipsqueak of a voice.
In a vacuum, everything's taken out. There can't be a voice coming. So you weren't in the vacuum cleaner. I was. We're just joking around. We don't know where this goes. And it happens often where Mom and I just segue away from a show.
It's usually he contradicts me is what happens. And
never
then
argue with
he's
your
right
mama.
Or I'm right, but
didn't you ever learn that lesson, Skip?
Listen, to all sons out there.
Thank you, Valerie.
All sons.
I have sent him to his room many times.
To all sons, there's only one place in the world you can get away with this without getting hit in the back of the head on live television. There's nowhere where else I could do this.
That's true.
Anywhere else you'd hit me right in the back of the head.
I could kick you under the table.
This is you can't derail us. This is a moment that will never be repeated. We have to stay on track, okay, sir? So I want to get back to what we're doing here because we are already insanely busy, okay?
Royal Elixir, yes. This is our youth creator, our most powerful, our most science-based skincare product of all time. For men, for women, it doesn't matter who you are. It was developed, the entire line was developed for skin 55 and older because that's when we found that skin loses at a much faster rate. Hyaluronic acid, collagen, elastin, sirtuin, all the natural things that we need for our skin to stay plump and healthy. We then we wanted to create a product that not only was science-based with all the clinical studies you're seeing on the left, but also a product that dealt with reviving your skin, bringing your skin back to life. For anybody who's got see-through skin, skin that has lost vitality, lost its energy. Yes, of course, we're going to see incredible improvements in fine lines and wrinkles. But I always say the worse your skin is in, the better Royal Elixir is going to get. And when it comes to the Royal Elixir Youth Creator, it is the only product within Royal Elixir, the line, that has a peptide that we've licensed
on top of the royal jelly,
which we haven't even told you how great this is yet.
It's incredible.
But it has a youth peptide derived from royal jelly, which a lab in Japan studied for a while to understand why royal jelly is the miracle that science can't understand. And they developed and found and located the youth gene, which they synthesized in the peptide. I know it's complicated.
It's complicated, yes.
But we licensed that and put it in here. That is going to boost the effects of royal jelly. Royal jelly by itself, though, is a miracle in nature. Science can't identify why it does what it does. And what does it do? In the hive, it's the only reason a bee genetically changes and becomes the queen bee.
Genetically is the key word there.
The bee becomes larger, lives longer, and is the only bee to be able to reproduce in the hive simply because they're fed a royal jelly diet. And that 1,000 units, that's all we have left forever. This is not being re-aired this year. This has only been brought to you for this special occasion, for this show. It is the lowest, best value we've ever done on Royal Elixir for this youth creator. Split up in two, you'll see $23 and change per bottle, which is a bottle that I think we are retailing right now on our site, if you go to Perlier.com, at around $200 or $225. That's the price of one single bottle. No one else has found a way but us to vacuum sealed royal jelly, put it in a refrigerated environment, put it into, yes.
Skip, is there any light in that vacuum sealing? Just curious. I was just curious if there's a light that gets it. Oh, sorry. Sorry, it's just, you know, just wanted to, I'm Team Amanda.
A vacuum,
Team Amanda.
Like a black hole. A black hole has no light.
Let me explain that for those of us that don't have a scientific brain. It's not contaminated with anything else, including light, right? Anything else.
Bingo.
Here's what's happening right now. We are going to clock under 1,000, and we have hundreds of you that are like figuring out what we're doing here, because this is not an over-the-counter drugstore opportunity. This is premium prestige skincare made in Italy, where you see Skip and Amanda live right now. But here's what we should have done. I'm just gonna be honest with you. For birthday, we should have taken the #1 selling hero Royal Elixir Youth Creator. We doubled it up, right? We're gonna give you 2 ounces instead of 1 at $166 value and taken about $110 off. We should have stopped right there. But instead of doing that, not only is it better than a buy one, get one, it's better than like a buy one, get 3, because you're getting 2 double up sizes individually boxed. One for you, one for him, one for you, one for mom, one for you, one for dad, any skin tone, any skin type. It doesn't matter whether you have dry skin, oily skin, if you're just starting to see the signs of aging, if you're just starting to see a loss of elasticity. Maybe you've seen loss of elasticity for decades. Maybe it's the lines and wrinkles. Maybe you're saying, you know what? I am constantly putting on contour and highlight. I'm trying to figure out how to get that youthful glow, that youthful quality about my skin again that I had 10 or 20 years ago. Maybe the tone, maybe your brightness, clinically shown. This is one of my favorites, because this is the area for me, you guys. I have always been expressive. I had an acting coach when I was probably about 18 years old come and put masking tape on my forehead. He said, stop wrinkling your forehead. He said, you're gonna look older than you are. And I said, but that's my face. That's how I express. Like, I get excited. Look at the difference. This is not a filter. This is not a wash off at the end of the day product. This is a product you're gonna use AM and PM. And so we're giving you a double up size times 2. Use this in the morning, use this in the evening. Put this on the back of your hands, put it on your neck and décolleté. Take it around that thin, gentle, fragile area around your eyes. Okay, this one to me, you guys, I've never seen anything. I could maybe expect this maybe after a year of using a product, but 3 weeks?
No, I hate to focus on wrinkles when it comes to royal jelly.
I love to focus on wrinkles.
Even though we are addressing some of the hardest wrinkles on skin to address, right? I love this before and after because I love how much younger her skin looks, not just because of the wrinkles, but because of the vitality in her skin. You can see her skin is, imagine somebody without those wrinkles but worn skin. We can bring skin back to life with royal jelly. And Mom and I always say to people, look, we don't want to tell you all the benefits because everybody is different.
Absolutely.
Royal Jelly, the worse your skin is in, the better the results we find. So many people tell us things we're not even allowed to mention on television that they've experienced with Royal Jelly. You know, this is something...
You can read the testimonials too, which are extraordinary.
Right, and the Royal Elixir, this Youth Creator product, was created to boost the rest of the line. We call it better than a booster, better than a serum. But at this value, you don't need it to boost. You put it directly in your skin.
It's your Youth Creator.
Yeah,
that's what
Mom,
I
you
say.
use it every single day, no matter what else you do.
I use it every single night. Sometimes I use it during the day, but there is not a night I don't use it. And you know, I was just thinking, we didn't even mention that there's no water in this product. There is distilled rose water.
Oh, wow.
That's how precious and special this product is. Everything in there, to me, is beyond the beyond as far as...
And you can use it around your eyes. You can put it on your neck
anywhere.
and neck.
It's so delicate.
Free of perfume, right? Free of alcohol, free of paraben, free of mineral oil. The most clinically tested product we've ever brought to market.
Yes, and even today, after using it for so long now, I am still in awe of this miracle of nature, that you can go, that we can go, that we are the only ones in the world that can actually capture pure royal jelly.
Our sister company
I hardly can believe it.
They're the ones who did all the R&D. They're the ones who spent a ton of money. They sell this very similar product to this with the Royal Jelly in Europe for over $600 an ounce. They have one product that they sell for over $1,200 with the Royal Jelly in it. So this is not something that we invented.
No.
We were the beneficiary of our sister's company, research and development. If not, we would have to charge so much more.
And you all listening are so lucky to be a part of it, because you too can see the results that you can get yourself so easily. All you need to do is get this home and try it. For those of you who have used it, I'm not even talking to you, because you know the results, and I don't have to convince one of you. But those who haven't tried it, please just give yourself that opportunity.
Yeah, and look how fast it absorbed. We didn't even tell you it had 3 different delivery systems. To me, delivery systems, everybody at home, you should know, are even more important than what the box says the ingredients are. Because if you can't deliver the ingredients, what good are they? What are you spending your money on?
You know what,
This
Skip,
has been proven to deliver in 3 ways.
I was thinking, you know, we keep talking about those, like the worker bees and everything. It's as if those worker bees are going 3 times as fast, 3 times as strong to get into your system, to go where you need it. Because that's the thing that you mentioned. We are not all aging at the same pace. We are not all aging in the same fashion. But if you are lines and wrinkles, you're going to get benefits. If you are loss of elasticity or loss of volume or loss of that skin tone or texture, this is going to be for you. And I wanted to say, you don't plateau. So the fact that you're getting this much product and we don't have it on auto ship, and now with everybody in the phone lines, I know we have less than 800 of this available. So it's basically about a 2-minute or sellout opportunity, because here's what we're doing, and we've never done this before. We've never done it. It's our birthday. We want, okay, now it's gonna be less than 700 in a matter of moments. This is not the single size. It's not a ½ ounce, it's not a 1 ounce. This is a 2-ounce beautiful golden bottle that is unlocking that all the signs of youth. It does come beautifully boxed. It's $166 value just for the 2-ounce double up size. We could have stopped there with that $110 savings, but for very few number of you, we are going to not only give you a second double up size bottle, we're not charging you a penny more. You're getting it individually boxed, a 3-year unopened shelf life. I do not and cannot, we can't honor this as auto ship, because you can see you're saving $275. And you heard what Skip was saying. To be able to get this type of formula, you would spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars at a premium prestige luxury skincare counter. You're getting that here. We're shipping it to your door. You don't even do $57.95, which is still incredible today. You're doing $19.32. Then you're getting it home. We're showing you results not only that are going to go to work immediately when you put on your skin, but within 3 weeks' time. We give you 30 days to try it out. Take your before picture. Where is the area of concern? I think we all start to look at our skin, and you know, for me, I start looking, I'm like Amanda, I'm like lines and wrinkles. My sister, this is her. She's like, oh my gosh, my skin is starting to droop around my mouth. So you just gotta get it home to start trying it and experiencing the results.
Yeah, that's how we say it to everybody. I mean, no matter what we tell you, you're going to be the best judge for your own skin. You know your skin better than anybody else. And I think that my biggest testimonial was actually seeing my grandmother. My grandmother's skin change right before my very eyes. My grandmother, my mom's mom, lived till 102.
She went from 100 to 80 overnight.
Right. We remember when we came out with Royal Elixir, her skin was see-through. It was paper thin. I could almost see right through her skin because of all the things that, you know,
so fragile.
we do to keep our skin looking young when we're younger. And we don't understand that we're destroying our skin's barrier, doing all these things, adding too many actives to our skin. And so she was in her late 80s when we finally launched Royal Elixir?
I think 90s.
She was in her 90s. So I have
yeah.
to tell you that by the time she was like 94, 95, her skin looked better than she was 90. She used to come on the air with us during our Mother's Day show. People said when they saw her in the air, your skin looks better today than it did 4 years ago.
She was on at 100, right?
Show. Yeah.
For her 100th birthday, we had her on.
Was she on? Yeah, for 100?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no,
maybe 99.
No, not 100, no.
Maybe 98.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, and her skin looked fantastic.
Fantastic. And that's what I want all of your skin to look like. I want your skin. She didn't have too many wrinkles. She didn't suffer from wrinkles because she had used great products her whole life. But her skin had lost vitality.
Yeah.
And to bring vitality, elasticity, bounce, all that back to our skin at that age.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. She used to come out in the morning when she'd visit us, and she would be glowing. I'd look at her and, oh my gosh, Mom, you're glowing. And that's what happened to her skin. Honestly, it was exciting. And it can happen to you too if you try it. Give yourself a chance because we're not here saying, you know, this isn't craziness. It actually happens. It is a miracle. We're not quite sure how, but it does happen and you'll see for yourself and you deserve to see it. And if you don't like it, nobody says you have to keep it.
I just want